I didn't need a mini excavator more, this would be the next purchase.
Well, somewhat, you know what I mean? I've ran skidders before with that wood.
I think he pretty well resolved the burning part of it, but he is, I don't know, a good 5 feet deep. It's a big, big root ball. I've rented a T450 Bobcat from Sunbelt, obviously, it's green. And he got the sump out, it took forever, and now he's starting to push the dirt back in to fill the hole where the stump was. And then we can start taking this hillside down and moving it toward the bottom of the drive to level it out more. The hill is still a little too steep. Now that that hole is filled, he can actually start driving over it to start pushing stuff downhill. So we had to fill the hole just to be able to push all that material down the hill anyway, just so we could drive on it. There's definitely some benefits of a skid steer over a tractor. We will definitely say that. I don't know which one I like running more. The loader on a skidder is definitely a little stronger and quicker and faster and all the above. So this is kind of where we ultimately got the skid steer for, was to eventually start working this hillside down and make the grade a little bit better. It's not a big skid steer, but it's certainly doing the trick in time. So just a moment ago, we had to use the backhoe just to loosen some of this area up, which he's already graded out. But we keep, there's a backhoe. We keep running into this really packed down stuff. I mean, him driving over doesn't help, but it was already kind of like hard pan anyway. So now he's trying to attack it from that angle and see if we can't get some of it loosened up. But we are definitely moving some dirt. This grade is much better than when we started today. So he is probably put 20 hours on the skid steer rental so far, and I would say this is a drive. Plenty of dirt over the culvert, quite a bit higher on this side. It's like 4 feet deep of dirt. Their house is going to go right up here, where a lot of these trees are in the middle. So I'm pretty sure I just killed a pretty good buck. Pretty sure it's a 10 point. I know you're like, you know, you don't know what point it was. I just know it was a good deer, and I found it dead, and so I came here to get the skid steer to get it out of the woods. So I'm currently sitting here in this thing, letting it warm up, and I would take the tractor back there, but it's a little tight, so the skid steer that we have on rental is perfect for the job. So it's new weekend. We are clearing for Dad's eventual home site, Mom and Dad's, and I'll give you a little update of what we've been doing. So we've cleared a pretty decent area. It's hard probably telling in the camera, but there are little stumps everywhere. We're intentionally leaving them kind of high for the purposes of coming back in here and knowing where they are. Take them out with the backhoe. But we kind of have this area clear here. Two big old brush piles here and over there. And of course, there is no shortage of wood at this property. So we got another pile, and there's, I don't know, 4 more of these piles. And then there's this cool little trail that we've been using, a 4-wheeler trail, originally to get back here. It goes down in this ravine and back up to the barn. So it's kind of a quick way instead of going all the way around down Dad's drive. I imagine my little son will be walking to Grandma and Grandpa's through here in a few years. One picking up stumps and kind of grading it out after you get stumps out, and one taking stumps out. It is a sort of slow going process, and there are many more to do. Today is November 26th. I think this can officially count as the first snow of the year. So it's pretty cold out. Hopefully the backhoe starts and actually wants to run today. Dropping another stump off. Now that we got some stumps out and kind of some stuff cleared up, you can really kind of start to see what's going on here. So really, this is where his house is going to be, with the septic more back there, but we're kind of going to clean up all of this little area here, and then a little area there, and then just removing stumps, and I think we'll be good. This is still quite a few weekends worth of work here. This stump was giving him trouble, but he got a huge stump out earlier. I'm over here behind the grain bins, which is north of the barn, but this is an area when I was with the skid steer that I was kind of coming through and tearing a lot of bushes up, trying to kind of clear over here as well. This gives me another little bit of flat ground over here to store and stage stuff. Eventually I want to put maybe a little shed where all those tires are, put the backhoe in. And then in addition to this area is my other project. When I am done helping Dad, this will be what I'll be working on. Is this ravine over here is just kind of full of trash, rocks, cement, metal, all kinds of stuff. I want to take all the tires out, try to see if I can take some trash out, but eventually all these rocks I want to push into that ravine, cover up a lot of this junk. But I have to take that huge tree out of there to be able to efficiently do that, which also means kind of clearing around the edge of the ravine, just so that a dozer will be able to more effectively get all of this junk here in there. I don't know why they had so much concrete everywhere. And of course I've added some because I didn't know where else to put it, but there's just, and there looks more in real life than there is in this video, but just another junk pile. One of the last remaining ones. Here in front of the barn, if you look back in previous videos, there was a huge mound of just junk and concrete and trash here that I have excavated with the backhoe. And I'm in the process of finalizing, kind of grading it out. There's a few spots I need to rip a few stumps out still with the backhoe, but this area without the implement shed is so much nicer. I was tired of looking at that area.